Hi everyone and welcome back to a new episode of BWD. Today we're gonna get started with Folium, a Python library to create beautiful interactive maps. By the end of this video, you have created a map like this one with the New York Marathon course. If you are new to this channel or you're back watching this video, do not forget you can find timestamps in the video description below. And all the code that you're gonna see today is available on GitHub. Again, link in the video description below. And now, without further ado, let's get started. Alright, time to get started. Here I have a Jupyter notebook open, with the Folium library installed. If you don't have it, you can easily install them by opening your terminal and typing pip install Jupyter notebook and pip install Folium. If you have any problem here, please let me know in the comment section below. Great! So the first step here is to learn how to create an empty map. First, let's import from Folium the class map, and then let's define a tuple, which contains the latitude and the longitude of a point on the Earth. In my case, I'm gonna go with New York. Then, let's create an instance of the class map and pass to it the coordinates. Finally, let's simply call the instance like this to visualize the map. And here we go. So once you got a Folium map opened, you can now move around like this, and you can even zoom with the buttons here at the top left and go to the center of New York. But what if we wanted to have a map like this already from the beginning? Like when we open it, it already shows you the center of New York. Can we do this? The answer is yes. When we create a new map, we can pass the optional argument zoom start to set the initial zoom of the map. Great, so as you can see here, there are a lot of infos in this map. Many roads have different colors, and here there are also the routes of the boats. But it might be that all these infos are not really relevant for us. So what we can do is to change the type of map. To do so, we can pass the tiles argument and choose one of the many available types Folium offers. For example, here I've chosen the CartoDB tile, and as you can see, it is way cleaner. And of course, there are many more tiles you can choose from, and these are available at this webpage, link in the video description below. Great! Now that we got a map, oftentimes you might want to add infos to it. Like for example, adding icons for important locations. With Folium, this can be done this way. First, let's import the marker class and then create another map. Then, let's create an instance of the class marker. What we gotta do is to pass the coordinates, and I'm gonna go with those of the Empire State Building. Then, let's define the pop-up argument, so when we click on it, we will see this message pops out. Now, what we gotta do is to add the marker to the map. We can easily do this by calling the addTo method and pass to it the instance of the map. And here we go. Pretty cool, right? And we can add as many as we want. Let's go with the Statue of Liberty. Okay, then we might want to add also the JFK Airport. Alright, now the map has more relevant infos. However, all these markers look identical. So the only way to know what they really are is to go and click on each of them. Right? Luckily, we can change how markers look. For example, it would be great to have a plain icon for the JFK Airport. And this can be done this way. Let's import from Folium the class icon. Then, let's create an instance and pass to it the icon argument like this. Pretty cool, isn't it? And if you're wondering where you can find a list of available icons, you can go to any website like this one, and then choose from here, link in the video details below. Great, now we have got all the fundamentals that we need to create a map with the course of the New York Marathon. So let's see how to do this. First, let's import pandas to load the data found in this CSV file. As you can see here, there are 3 columns in total. Each row is a point of the marathon, which is identified by its latitude and longitude. Additionally, some points have also a label found in the name column, like the very first point which has been labeled as start. Great, so what we wanna do here is to display the course of the marathon. And we're gonna use the coordinates found here. However, Folium requires coordinates to be passed as tuples or list. So let's create a column called coordinates like this. Great! Now that we got the coordinates with the right data type, we have to draw a line passing for each point. First, let's import the polyline class and let's create a new map. Then, let's create an instance of the polyline and pass to it all the coordinates like this. Then, let's add it to the map by calling the addTo method. And here we go, we got the line displayed over our map. Now, let's try to add a marker to all those points which have a label like the start. This can be easily done with a for loop like this. So if you're new to pandas, in short what I'm doing here is filtering out all the rows without a name column. Then calling the iterTuples method to convert each row into a tuple, so we can iterate over. Okay, then let's create a marker for each point and pass to it the coordinates of that point. Then the name as the pop-up, and finally let's make it look nicer by adding an icon like this one. Pretty cool, isn't it? Alright, so we got what we wanted. But the thing is that the map is within the notebook, right? So how can we get it out of it? Every time you create a map, you can save it to your local computer by calling the save method and pass to it the name you want the map to be saved with. If you then look at the folder where you are running the notebook, we will find it right there. Great, we have finally come to the end of this episode. If you like it, do not forget to subscribe and give it a like. And with that said, see you in the next one. Ciao!